just keeps chugging along the mediocre train.
At least SmackDown made sense.
Yeah, some of it. Heading towards Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
SmackDown's next pay-per-view, obviously.
Just over a week away.
Woo. Yeah, I mean, it was good, I guess. It had some moments. It had some really strong matches. AJ Styles versus Dolph Ziggler. Owens versus Nakamura.
Yeah,
but
AJ versus Dolph was good. It was a rematch from last week, and it put both of those guys on even keel because we had AJ pick up the win this week.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was as good as their match last week.
No.
But it was still strong.
Yeah.
And it makes me interested to see what the two of them can do in Money in the Bank.
But yeah, how about the rest of the show though? I mean.
We open up unveiling the women's Money in the Bank, slightly
smaller briefcase.
And white. It's a different color. It's not blue. It's not red. It's not black. It's white. It's cute. It looks cool. The girls are the fact that the girls are excited to do this match is what's important.
They all have a piece to say.
Yep, including Lana.
Yeah, and Naomi.
Yeah,
who was not there to begin with.
Yeah. Naomi came out and said that she wished she could be in the match, but she's a champion, and so she was just looking forward to seeing which of the women was going to get the chance. But then Lana made her SmackDown Live debut. And she's over as fuck in Rochester, New York.
Yeah.
Probably one of the loudest pops of the night. Continuously, the crowd continuing to want her out there. Said that, well, Naomi can't be in this match, but I can.
And Shane's like, no.
And Naomi's like, come on, you haven't even had a singles match. I mean, seriously, like, who have you even beaten? And Lana's like, I could beat you.
Shane's like, no.
Oh. Fine. And so Lana ended up leaving. She was mad. We redid the 6 women tag team match from Backlash. The Welcoming Committee picked up another win. Tamina getting the pinfall on this one after Lana made her way back down to the ring, and Naomi was distracted by it and said, "Oh, you want to go? Come on, here. Let me show you how a winner does it." And she does her big like stretch kick and got Tamina in the face. But as she was trying to either go to the top rope or get back in the ring, she got tripped up by Lana, rolled back in the ring, got super kicked by Tamina, and Tamina picked up the win for the Welcoming Committee.
Yeah, Lana causing the distract. Later on, that appeals into the makings of a championship match, Money in the Bank.
Yeah, Shane told Naomi, he's like, you don't have to do this. She's like, no, I don't have to, but I want to, and I'll put the title on the line if that's what it takes. And Shane's like, all right, fine. If you want to do this match for your championship, that's what it's going to be. So Lana is getting a SmackDown Women's title match at Money in the Bank.
I have a little bit of an issue with this.
Okay.
And it's not, like, I mean, not 100% like the big obvious issue. Which, I mean, it's like 5% the big obvious issue.
Big obvious one, she doesn't necessarily deserve it.
Yeah. Literally going from vignettes to title match.
Yeah.
With nothing in between.
I think the reasonings of making the match, as far as that is concerned, makes sense in the context of what they did on the show.
Yeah. My major issue is with something, I mean, and I'll probably touch on it more when we do the predictions video next week, but I have a feeling that this is going to lead into Lana winning the Women's Championship.
At Money in the Bank?
At Money in the Bank.
What?
As a shoehorn to get Naomi into the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Ooh, oh, you suck. What? Why did you make that a thing? asshole. Don't do that. Please. Have Lana get disqualified or something. Dude, don't do that.
Rusev comes out and beats up Naomi.
Sure. It's like
Machka.
just Machka Naomi. That's God damn it. Anyway, fuck, man. You ruined a good thing.
I'm just
I know,
saying,
I know. You're just putting it out there as an option, and it does sound very WWE, and I don't like that it sounds so WWE, and that scares me.
And then that makes me really nervous for the fact that if Lana were to beat Naomi for the Money in the Bank, or for the Women's Championship at Money in the Bank, that Naomi would literally win Money in the Bank just to cash it in and get the championship back.
Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. You know what else is WWE logic? Mojo Rawley saying, "Hey, I'm the only person that's beat your champion, so give me a shot at your champion." So Shane gave him a shot at the champion,
Then he lost. Yay.
and Mojo lost.
Thank God, because this was, if Mojo beat Jinder Mahal, he would get to be an extra entrant into the Money in the Bank match.
Yeah. You know how you make me care less about a Jinder Mahal segment? You put Mojo Rawley in it.
Yeah.
We already talked about AJ.
Man, I got so nervous.
I know. That's why I specifically didn't tell you what the finish was, because I had already seen it. I wanted you to...
You wanted me to sweat.
I wanted you to just hope and pray that Jinder Mahal was going to pull out that win.
I did, and my prayers were answered.
Yep. We talked about AJ versus Dolph. It was good.
Get Mojo the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Now.
AJ won with the Sauce Clash.
Yes. Yeah, he had,
finish.
he had like a jackknife pin that Ziggler ended up like shoving him back over from, and so he just picked up Dolph and hit him with Styles Clash. So in the same vein of making a Jinder Mahal segment worse by putting Mojo in it, how do you make Fashion Files better?
Make Tyler Breeze cross-dress as a grandma.
They already did that. But you put him in a romper that was given to him by the New Day.
Yeah.
The whole like the transition was so weird because we started in the office and they were doing their mind reading thing. And
It's the black and white, the film noir parody.
yeah, and then we like go outside of the office and it's the New Day, and apparently Kofi's lack of riding the bike since his ankle was all messed up, he forgot how to ride it. But they end up going to the Fashion Police office, and as they walk in, they go from color to black and white. And so, yeah, essentially they wanted to talk to Breezango about getting some information on the Usos.
And the Fashion Popo were more than happy to give them the case files.
They had
on the
3
Usos.
boxes full.
Yeah, well, Usos have had a lot of merch over the years.
That's true. Talking about how H their day 1 is.
Ish.
Good night.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then the fact that Breezango didn't realize that the New Day couldn't hear them when they talked in their head, and it just ended up like from the New Day, it was just them staring at them. It was extra comedy back and forth between the two.
A couple times where I thought Xavier Woods was going to break.
Oh yeah, no. If there was anyone on that side that was gonna break, it was gonna be Woods.
And the rompers were inside Big E's singlet.
Yes, they were.
That was gross.
Fandango threw his on the ground twice. And Tyler Breeze went off camera to put his on, and he loved it. He was like, "Look at this! I got zippers. I got all kinds of stuff.
Put all my stuff."
This actually led into the New Day defeating the Colognes, which was a good match. It was Woods and Big E finishing off, I believe, Epico with the Midnight Hour. So glad to know that while American Alpha's off TV, that the Colognes are right back in their pseudo Ascension spot.
Yeah.
The Ascension's not even on TV, so
Yeah.
there's got to be an Ascension when the Ascension's not on TV. And then we had the Usos come out and get themselves over with a promo when they shouldn't have.
Yeah, guys.
I knew you'd have something to say about it.
And not to say that the promos are bad.
No,
the promos are good.
That's the thing, is the Usos cut very good promos.
Which is weird because this is like the first time in their almost like close to 10 years in WWE they're cutting good promos.
Have they really been around that long?
I have no idea. I just threw a number out there.
I'm pretty sure it's like 6 or 7. I'm gonna check.
Yeah, you check. They've been around a long time. But for realsies, the whole point of being a bad guy is that your job is to try and make the people dislike you. But when you start throwing out like catchy, repeatable phrases,
2009.
almost 10 years, and like promos that the crowd like start to interact with,
Yeah.
you're not doing a heel thing anymore. It's just a different version of the I say ooh, you say oh.
Yeah. And then Jay especially, bringing in something as popular as the ridiculously popular phrase, "What are those?" by talking about Xavier Woods' shoes. Clever, not a heel move.
Yeah.
So yeah. I am looking forward to the New Day versus the Usos because they put on good matches though.
Yeah.
John Cena's coming back on the 4th of July.
America.
Fuck yeah. Because American Grit starts on Sunday. It's a good show. If you haven't seen it, check it out. What?
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 Said you can't see America.
I can see America. It's outside the window.
Oh shit.
That's where we are.
That's where we live.
And then we had Sami Zayn talking about how he was going to be at ringside or at commentary for the Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kevin Owens match because he only has so much that he can see about Shinsuke as far as footage is concerned. He's watched a bunch of things on everyone else, so he wanted an up-close...
Flawed logic, Sami Zayn. You faced Shinsuke Nakamura.
He said that, but it was like video footage of him doing other things. There's
Shinsuke hasn't done other things.
That
he literally goes in and hits people and wins.
Yeah, and so Zayn wanted to be, and it's been over a year since he's faced Shinsuke. So
don't care.
Anyway, he didn't make it because Baron Corbin attacked him and took his spot on commentary.
He's like, I want to commentate, and Baron Corbin just like, nope.
Actually, he politely asked for the microphone from Dasha, and she gave it to him, and then he punched Sami in the face. Then we had Shinsuke versus Kevin Owens, which was good. Kevin Owens, kudos to you for wrestling with a broken thumb.
And kudos to Baron Corbin for not droning on commentary.
I mean, he had some moments that weren't that great.
But, like, I mean, as far as consistent character work, this might be your best Baron Corbin.
Just stop calling Kevin Owens Cartman.
Everyone.
Stop that shit.
Shinsuke, AJ, Dolph,
Baron.
I think Sammy's the only one who hasn't. But don't, still, Sammy, just foresight. Stop it. It's a dated reference.
Yeah.
Because he's fat and South Park is close to Canada.
Not really, they're in Colorado.
Well, climate-wise.
Climate-wise, yeah, but Colorado's not close to Canada. But yeah, Shinsuke actually ran this match.
Yeah.
Like, Owens didn't have much against Shinsuke. Yeah, I mean, he had his moments because he's the United States champion, but Shinsuke fucking ran this match and defeated Kevin Owens with a Kinshasa.
Yeah, I mean, we're still in that stage. Shinsuke's in-ring work on Smackdown is still new enough.
Yeah, because he didn't actually have a match until Backlash.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that he's still going to be kind of the run roughshod over everybody for a minute.
Yeah, but then he was dropped by Baron Corbin, who got in and hit him with the End of Days.
Yeah, which scared me because I don't think Shinsuke realized at first, like, what move he was taking, because his legs stayed, like, outstretched for an awkwardly long amount of time for the end of days.
And I think Shinsuke might be one of the taller people that Baron's done that move to. And it's always scary when he does it to taller people. Like, smaller guys that can get their legs way up high and swing them out real fast, not so scary. Taller guys, there's a chance for some broken legs. But there wasn't.
Nasty hyperextensions.
That too.
Flamingo feet.
Ooh, we don't want that.
Shinsuke flamingo feet.
We don't want no SIDS on WWE. We don't need that. Then we moved over to 205 Live, aka Purple Smackdown, where
that'd be the worst thing to happen on WWE because they do show their shows live now.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't be able to cover it up.
Oh.
I can't. I don't like watching the video anyway. Noam Dar decided to bring up shit with Cedric Alexander again.
And then Cedric Alexander's like, here, let me beat you in a match real quick. Now we're over.
Yeah, legit. Like, great match, by the way. Great opening match. These guys have wrestled a few times. It's been a while because Cedric's been out for a couple of months.
Yeah, I think this is like, just the whole idea is like, they wanted to do a big blow-off match and then Cedric got hurt.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is their finish. Cedric ends up, like, I think Noam Dar was going for his, flying knee that he usually finishes matches with, but he got stopped and then hit with a lumbar check. And Cedric says, hey, I'm over this. I'm done. I'm moving on. If you were smart, you would too. Let's hope Noam Dar is smart, and we don't have to continue this love triangle thing anymore. Noam Dar, you keep Alicia Fox. Go do something else.
Yeah.
Then we had Mustafa Ali versus Louis Valley. Louis Valley's small.
He is a compact human being.
A lot less demonic since the last time I saw him, at least.
Yeah.
Weird without face paint. If you know who he is,
post in the comments.
Yeah. Guessing game. Who was Louis Valley? But I mean,
before they were stars.
Yes. He did get quite a bit of offense on Mustafa though. He had some good moments.
Because of the sick tats.
Yeah, definitely. Tats get you over, bro.
Sick tats and Roman Reigns hair.
And 5 head. He's got. You could play a movie on that thing.
It's a lot harder to tell when it's yellow.
Yeah, it really is. That's a clue.
No, it's not.
Shh.
It's gold dust.
Mini dust?
No, just regular gold dust. Ain't nobody ever seen him without his face paint on.
Mustafa Ali ended up getting the advantage and was heading up for the inverted 450 before Drew Gulak made his way out to the ring with his no-fly zone sign and his megaphone, making all kinds of noise.
The Drew 05 Live train.
Preventing Mustafa Ali from hitting that move. Valley ended up trying to go for a roll-up type pin, but Mustafa Ali was able to roll it over into his own pin and defeat Louis Valley. And Drew Gulak was like, holy shit, you did it.
Yeah, he was all proud of Mustafa Ali for winning with a wrestling move on the ground. And then he just started singing Mustafa's praises and being like, look what happens. Like, look what could happen to you if you join me.
Look what happens.
Look what could happen if you joined me in this crusade. And then Mustafa Ali's like, look at my taint again.
Legit. Same thing as a couple weeks ago. Just put his balls right in Drew Gulak's face and walked away. So,
I think the most comical part of that part of the segment is that, like, as Mustafa Ali was walking away, like, when Gulak bumped, his tie flipped up into his face and it just stayed there. And, like, he never moved it. He just, like, still kept, like, grabbing his face and then the tie was still there.
And then Ali broke the no-fly zone sign and walked away.
A jerk. Destruction of property. There should be a fine or something. Jerk.
Go away, Titus.
We don't need you on our cool show.
Leave Tozawa alone.
No means no.
He was having a simple conversation in Japanese with Rich Swann, and you ruined it.
Yeah, like everything else.
Stop it.
Like, swerved.
Go back to Monday Night Raw.
Raw.
Apollo Crews.
Tag teams.
Dogs.
Being a dad.
Alligators.
Heath Slater.
Nah, Heath Slater's okay. He found him right now.
That's true.
Stop it.
Being a horse. I
Ben-
can't even look at horses the same.
Breaks you up inside, doesn't it?
Yeah, remember how I always used to be like, Titus has such a horse face? I look at horses and I accidentally call them Titus faces.
Ugh. It's rough.
I can't even watch Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Oh no. Because of Titus.
Yes. At least one of them has talent.
Are you happy? You happy with yourself? You've ruined this man. You've ruined the simple things in life that he enjoys. And now you're going to come over on a 205. 205 live means 205 or lower. You are easily 260. Get the fuck off the show. Then our main event was for the Cruiserweight Championship as Neville defended against TJP.
And royally beat the shit out of him
Yeah.
for most of the match. Which is what I called last night.
Yeah.
That Neville was just going to beat the shit out of TJP.
But
TJP had like a couple like comeback flurries.
and we had a moment where we're like, oh no.
Yeah, there was like 2/3 of the way through the match, we kind of both stopped and were like, oh, we really hope TJP's not the one that beats Neville's undefeated streak.
Like, after a great feud against Jack Gallagher, and then 3 amazing matches against Austin Aries, if TJ Perkins, in just a quick flip from heel to face, is the one to beat Neville, that's shitty logic.
Yeah. There was an interesting story being told in this match, though, that I didn't expect to see.
What's that?
There was an interesting character choice from Neville, which almost made me feel like Neville actually did like having TJP around. Because, like, right before the match, he cut the promo. He's like, oh, TJP was just a tool. He was a means to an end. He just was there to help. And, you know, once I used him, now I can dispose of him. But I really think that maybe Neville in character is a lot more taken aback that TJP pushed so hard to get the title match to happen on 205 Live. Because there's the point, right after he hit some sort of like a big move and went to pin TJP, and TJP kicked out. And then, like, TJP kept getting up onto his knees, and Neville was, like, kicking him in the head. And he kept asking him, why are you making me do this?
Oh, I must have missed that.
He said it, like, once or twice. Why are you making me do this? And I feel like Neville actually kind of liked having a sidekick.
Interesting. I did appreciate the aggressiveness they had in this match. Like the first couple minutes of the match, there was a lot of, like shoving each other around and, like, literally, like, getting up in each other's faces and, like
during the entrances.
Yes, and Neville doing that, like, raking the forearm across the face and stuff like that. So, like, it seemed like there was a lot of tension in the match, which was great.
Yeah.
Which gave it a big fight feel. But yeah, once we realized that, like, there was a good possibility that TJP could win, we were really hoping that it wasn't going to happen.
And it did.
It did not, because TJP was able to get the knee bar on, but Neville was able to break out of it. He even got pinned once, kicked out, locked in the Rings of Saturn, and made TJP tap out.
Yeah, it was a cool end spot because Neville was going for the Rings of Saturn.
Yeah.
And TJP transitioned it into a cradle.
Yeah.
And then the kick out went right back to the Rings of Saturn.
And I like the initial roll into the Rings of Saturn when he, like, got out of the knee bar, because he had, like, rolled TJP over and got out of the knee bar and then, like,
spun up, like, TJP's
rolled all
back.
the way up and was, like, trying to lock it in, went into the pin, got out again, immediately got into Rings of Saturn again, and yes. So Neville is still the Cruiserweight Champion. Awesome. Let's go for Tozawa. Let's go for, I don't know, maybe get Kalisto involved. Kalisto versus Neville could be fun to watch.
Tony Nese.
Grand Metalik.
Where you been, brah? A good little one-off appearance.
Yeah, occasionally. Hell, I wouldn't mind some more Neville versus Cedric Alexander.
Yes.
That could be good.
Yes.
Let's do some of that. We got Lince Dorado. We got plenty of options.
Lindsay's hurt right now, so.
That's true. Okay, not Lince. Lince later.
Lindsay later. Drew. I want to say Neville versus Drew.
Neville versus Mustafa Ali.
Yeah. Neville versus Drew would be very physical.
Yeah, it would. Two very aggressive guys for how big they are.
Yeah, two very different styles, but they would mesh together really well.
Agreed. But that is it for our review of Tuesday Night Live, so thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Click the links.
There's a lot of links.
Check out the podcast.
That's another link.
Check out Reasonable Wrestling Fans.
That's reasonable to W.
Like wrestling. And check out all the other videos that have come out this week, and, other stuff.
Yeah. Nothing real special about the channel this week. It's just kind of a plain run-through of the week. Most of the time, especially with the brand split and the added 9 million pay-per-views, it's like we have predictions every fucking week.
Yeah, we'll have one next week for Money in the Bank.
But we're not going to tell you to stay on the YouTube channel specifically for predictions because we're pay-per-view free this Sunday.
If you want to listen to us all podcast style, be sure to head over to the SoundCloud because you're more than welcome. There's nothing special happening this week.
It's kind of nice.
We're gonna take it easy. Join us tomorrow for NXT and Lucha Underground. But for now, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you at whatever video or podcast you decide to watch or listen to. Fuck, try this a little. Dude. You see?